beautiful found this one in the vault. Enjoy this old one. Bye.
This is my second video of Raja Yoga Foundation number 2. Raja Yoga literally means this is self-discipline and practice. So my idea with Raja Yoga is to help you to make space in your own practice. So it's your own practice. With Raja Yoga, there's 8 pathway limbs. If you need those, they're in the first video. So let's get started with video number 2. So in this video, we're going to add on what we did in the first one. I'm going to add more poses on to get ourselves grounded into our practice to make space for ourselves. So we're going to start with sitting in cross-legged position. This is comfortable. If not, you can have your legs open wherever your body's at. If you need adjustments for your hips, because sometimes this pose is uncomfortable for us because our hips are not open or they're so tight, you can always make sure you have a pillow, a blanket. You can also have a block. If you don't have a block, you can also use books or a stack of like pillows. These are like my floor pillows for my couch. Blocks, if you have some. You can also use a strappy strap. Or if you don't have one, sometimes we can use a scarf. See? Stuff we can get. We don't have to go that far to go. We make yoga very very good with access. So you can use anything around the house. See? I brought my pillow. My favorite thing for yoga class is a pillow. So let's get started. So let's get ourselves grounded in our practice. Cross-leg position. So wherever position you are on cross-leg, we're going to switch our legs. Sometimes we favor one side than the other one in our practice. Sometimes we don't even notice that. We sit a certain way all the time and then notice we actually do favor one side. So sometimes our body, one side is looser, one side is tighter. So with yoga, the main goal of yoga, especially Raja Yoga, is having a balance, bringing it all together. So let's take a nice deep breath in. Exhale out, bringing ourselves into our practice, being mindful. Deep breath in, exhale out, inhale, exhale. If you like, you can close your eyes to get yourself mentally ready for your practice. Getting your body aware. Deep breath in. Exhale out. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. One last one. Deep breath in. Exhale out. We're going to inhale our arms up. Exhale, bring them down. Warming our bodies up. Inhale. All day here, take a little baby back bend. Exhale. Bring it down. Inhale, head up. Exhale, bring it down. One more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to your left. Exhaling out. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Making sure your right hand is on your left knee. Taking a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale, twisting your head to the opposite. Bringing everything out. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist to the opposite side where your head's at. Making sure your left hand is on your right knee. Holding it here. Deep breath in. Exhale out. We're just waking up the body in our practice. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward in any amount. Taking it here. Holding it. And be mindful with your breath, you guys. If you're not the same breath pace at me, it's quite all right. Breathe at your own pace until you get into your ujjayi breath. That's just the fancy word we use in yoga to help you with your breathing within yoga. Knowing how much to breathe in. Usually it's 5 breaths in, like holding it in for 5, and then exhaling out for 5. So that's like a ujjayi breath right there. But if you're not there yet, take your time. Focus on your, say, okay, I can't get that breath pace. So go at your own breath pace and work in your practice to breathe. So breathing is definitely a major part of Raja Yoga, but taking your time to get to your breath, that is the real yoga practice. Just taking your time, being mindful of what you're doing in your practice, and just, say, okay, I'm not there yet, but I'm getting there. Working to your goals. So that's the whole basis of Raja Yoga. So we're holding it here. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Make sure your hands are like the cat claw, like I said before. Meow. Holding it here because you don't want to have it too flat because that's too much strain on your fingers, but have a little bit of function within your fingers. Deep breath in. Exhale out. One more time. Deep breath in. On your exhale, gently rolling yourself up. Rolling your shoulders back. Rolling your shoulders forward. Going side to side with your shoulders. Getting it in. Hey! Having a good time. And let's transition to our hands and knees. Basics for yoga. Planting your hands underneath your shoulders. Having your knees underneath your hips. We're going to inhale our head for cow. Exhale for cat. Deep breath in, head up for cow. Exhale, push back, child pose. Holding it here, taking a breath. Exhale it out. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. Bring it back to hands and knees. Warming up our bodies. Inhale, head up. Exhale. Deep breath in, head up. Exhale, tucking our toes down, moving forward. To downward facing dog, holding it here. If you're not there yet, you can drop back down to your hands and knees. That's quite all right. We're just warming up our bodies. Taking a nice deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, drop back down. Reset, child's pose. Holding our child. Holding it here. If this is too much already, just like I said, ball up your fist. Fist over fist. Bring it back to restorative child pose. Holding it here for a couple breaths. Taking a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Deep breath in. Exhale, back to hands and knees. Hands underneath your shoulders. Knees underneath your hips. Bringing your hands just a little bit up. We're going to go to downward facing dog. Holding it here, holding our down dog. We're going to bend our knees. Another breath. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. If this is too much, I say, guys, drop to your hands and knees if that's too much for you right now. And just modify your down dog. Bringing it here. Taking our time. Take a couple more. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. One more time. Bend. Inhale. Exhale, straighten. Hold it here. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. Drop down to hands and knees. Reset child's pose. I know that's a little bit much. You're like, oh my goodness, what's she doing already? Let's take our time. We're working in our space, in our moment, in our yoga. Taking a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale, gently bring it up. You can either sit hero's pose, which is your feet flat down. If this is too much, you can sit on your bum. Crisscross applesauce. Sit that way. We're going to rub out our hands. We got a little bit of work going in. Rubbing our fingers. Ooh, yeah. playing that piano, resetting our breath. Taking a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale out. We're going to do rolling hero. So either you can stay here if it's comfortable. If not, you can bring it all the way down onto your butt for a modification. So we're going to do a rolling heroes pose. We're going to inhale, head up. Exhale, fall forward, bringing our head down. Inhale, head up. Exhale, roll forward. Inhale, head up. Exhale, roll forward. One more time. Inhale, head up. Exhale, roll forward. Holding our pose down here. This is child's pose. You can bring your hands back. This is like a kind of like a clam, more kind of shaped like a clam. It's like a clam child's pose. You can hold it here. If this is too much, like I said, you can sit like modification. Sit on your bum and just hold it here. Always bring tools in. If that's too much, you can bring your block. Hold it here. Please be mindful. Modification is the key in your yoga practice. Go where your body tells you to go. 2 more breaths. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale. Gently bring it up. Back onto hands and knees. So we're going to add that lovely flow together. Here's the fun part. So we're going to inhale, head up, cow. Exhale for cat pose. Inhale, head up for cow. Exhale, tuck toes back, downward facing dog. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale, drop down to hands and knees. Take an inhale, head up. Exhale, push back to hero pose. If you're not here, like I said, you can crisscross applesauce and bring your butt. To hero's pose, we're going to go to inhale up. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, head up. Exhale, roll down. 2 more times. Inhale, head up. Exhale, roll down. Bring it up. Make some adjustments in your hero pose. Hold it here. Having our head looking straight. Having our shoulders back. We're elongating our spine. We're bringing space into our spine. Hold it. Exhale out. One more time. Deep breath in. Exhale. Back to hands and knees. Making sure your hands are underneath yours. Your knees are underneath your hips. We're going to head up for cow. Exhale for cat. Head back up for cow pose. Tuck your toes down. Bring your hands a little bit forward, just a little bit. Downward facing dog. Holding our down dog. So down dog is an inversion pose. Most people what makes an inversion because your head is lower than your heart. Technically, you're upside down. So it's actually technically the first inversion pose that you learn in yoga. So you got to be mindful for that. Sometimes if you get a little lightheaded, drop down to your hands and knees. That's always a plus. And just reset yourself. Be careful. Be mindful of your bodies. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. One more time. Deep breath in. Exhale. Drop down to hands and knees. Getting warm up. We're warming up our bodies here. So we're going to add on. We're going to bring in the lunges and the twists. Woo woo. So we're going to inhale, head up for cow. Exhale for cat pose. Inhale or head up for cow. Exhale, tuck your toes back. Downward facing dog. If you need to modify, don't forget, still be on hands and knees. Take a nice deep breath in. On our exhale, taking our right foot, threading it through into a lunge. So like I said before, If this is too much, you can always drop down to hands and knees and gently bring it up. That's the modification way. We're going to hold it here. Maybe you might need your block or your blanket underneath your knees to make it comfortable, because sometimes this can be, sometimes your knee cartilage, your patella is exposed to the mat and you might need a little extra comfort, which is always welcome to have. Like for me today, I need a little bit of cushion on my knees. So let me grab that. All right, so you should be in that lunge. So this is you're pulling your hips in two different directions. One's going down, one's going the opposite way. So we're going to bring it up. If this is too much for you, you can stay down. So we're going to hold it here. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Grab your block if you need it. We're going to plant our left hand onto the mat, on the floor. Gently bring up our right. We're going to do twisting dragon. So if this is too much, always grab your block. Do the level of the block that you need. Hold it here. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale, drop your hands down. Bring your hands in the inside of your instep. Gently push your hips back. And we're going to do a modified split. So we're going to bring your toes up. Hold it here. If you need your block, grab it. I always say keep your block close for you. It's going to be your best friend in yoga, a block and a pillow. Hold it here. Inhale. Exhale. Make sure your hands are on both sides of your feet. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring it forward. Bring your hands back into your instep. Bring back your right knee. Hold it here. Reset. Taking a nice deep breath in. On the exhale, go back to child's pose. Reset and we'll do the opposite side. Taking our time. If you need to modify your child's pose, just like I said, ball up your fist, fist, and put your head on your fist. Hold it here. So this child's pose is actually an active child's pose because you're getting length in and your body is active, it's engaged with this child's pose. So if this is too much, you can do the, like I said, the fist over fist if it's too much. Or you can actually bring your hands back. That's a more restorative child's pose, less active. Taking a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale, bring it back to hands and knees. We're going to inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, back up for cow. Exhale, tuck your toes back, downward facing dog, or stay back in hands and knees. Taking a nice breath in. On the exhale, bring our left hand in between. Holding it here. Bringing it up for a low lunge. Taking a breath in. Resetting yourself. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Taking our right hand onto the floor. And left hand up. Twisting dragon. Holding it here. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale, bringing our hands down. Pushing our leg back and taking a split. Bringing our hands to the opposite side of each other. You can either have your block if you like. Holding it here. Taking our time. Deep breath in. Stretching all that muscle out. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Deep breath in. Exhale. Bring it back to a low lunge. Bring your hands into the instep. Bring it back. And taking a nice breath in. Exhale, sigh out. And push back to child's pose. Hold in here. Let's make our child pose restorative. Ball over fist. Fist over fist. Hold in here. Taking a nice deep breath in to the belly. Exhale out. And I don't think I mentioned this, but with your breathing, let's make sure your mouth is closed. That helps us. You're trying to get the air in. If your mouth is open breathing, you kind of have a tendency to let all the air out. So the object is to try to keep your mouth closed when you're breathing for your yoga poses. So just work on that. It's a practice. Taking a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale. Bring it back to hands and knees. Reset. All right, let's have some fun. So we're going to take that flow and just go with it. Bring your blood close to you if you need it. Inhale, head up. Cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, tuck the toes down. Bring your hands up a little bit. Downward facing dog. Hold it here. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Next breath out. Exhale, bring your right to your hands. Low lunge. Taking your time. Bring it up. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. Next breath, inhale. Put your left hand onto the mat. Exhale, bring it up. Deep breath in. Exhale, drop it down. Hands over your instep. Bring your leg back. Take a little split. Bring your hands on both sides. If not, just holding hands to the one. Holding it here. Deep breath in. Exhale out. One more breath. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Bringing your back into a little lunge. Taking your right to meet your left. Shaking out your hips. Moving from side to side. Rolling. Reset, child's pose. Take your child's pose however you like it. I'm going to bring my hands back. Give my hands a little break. Holding it here. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. If you're still up, it's fine. It's okay. Taking your time. Working your body into your poses. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale. Gently bring it up. Back to hands and knees. Let's go with the flow. Making sure you're mindful of your body movements. Making sure your hands are underneath your shoulders, your knees are underneath your hips. Inhale, head up. Exhale. Cat pose. Inhale, head up for cow. Tuck your toes down. Bring your hands up a little bit. Downward facing dog. On the next breath, inhale. Bend your knees. Exhale, straighten. We're doing a little vinyasa, which means a flow in yoga. Bend your knees. Exhale, straighten. Look forward. Either you drop your knees down, bringing your left foot in between. Holding it here. Resetting our breath, taking a moment. Low lunge. Taking a nice deep breath in. Either, like I said, you can have your toes sucked down or flatten. Yogi's choice. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale. Bring your hands down. In your instep, taking your right hand to the mat, left hand up, twisting dragon. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale, hand come down. Bring it back. Taking our time. To a split or a half split. Either you can have your hands on the side if you can. If not, bring your block in. I'm bringing my block in to show for a modification. Hold it here. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale, bringing it back. Tuck your toes down, bringing it back to hero's pose. Head up. Exhale, roll back down. Deep breath up. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Let's all sit on our bums. Twisting everything out. Taking a nice deep breath in. Exhale, side out. Ah! And deep breath in. Exhale, side out. Ah! Woo! Did a little work right there with that vinyasa flow. Vinyasa is a flow. So it's certain poses we put together that warm our bodies up. So we should be nice and warm here, because when you're nice and warm, you can get all the twisting in. So we like that warm goodness so we can get deeper into our poses, especially the static poses that we do, which is splits or feet forward for a staff pose, or like holding a twist for a good while. So those are static moments where we're not moving as much, but we're getting, the full length of our body or muscle because they're nice and warm, so we can get deeper into those poses. So we're going to do a static pose. We're going to grab either a strap or a scarf. I'm going to show you how you can use your scarf. We're going to do half splits. We're going to take out our right leg out and bring our left foot in. Taking our scarf, strap, whatever that we have in the house. We're going to hold it here. So we're going to hold it for a minute. So, and in this pose, you want to be pointing in the same direction because you want try to get your hips down to that direction. If not, take your time. If it's too much on your hips and you're very uncomfortable, get your block, pull the block up, help you with your hips, on a pillow to help elevate your hips. I said that's always wonderful to have around when you're doing your poses because it helps lift up your hips to be able to get into the poses. So we're holding this for about a minute. Keeping that count on the timer, so I won't keep you here too long. And sometimes I like to do a little wiggle with my toes so my toes don't cramp up, because sometimes my feet can cramp up in there. So I like to put a little jiggle in my feet so I know. Take a nice breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring it up. So let's do the other side. Straighten it up. Bringing the other foot in. Like I said, if it's too much for you, you can always take a block, put it underneath your things, elevate your hip and tilt it forward. Now sometimes we need that because our hips are uncomfortable. We can take our strappy or scarf, whatever you have around the house. So we're gonna hold this for a minute. As well on the opposite side, because what you do on one side, you want to do on the other. Balance it out. Can't have you be an unbalanced yogi. I mean, what kind of yoga teacher will I be if I left you unbalanced? Like, she did not hold it. It's the name of the game of Raja Yoga. Having that foundation and be like, oh, I'm balanced. So let's work on our breath. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Yeah. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Wiggle your toes, move your head. From side to side. Oh yeah. Get every aspect of space in your body. Take another deep breath in. On the exhale, I'm loosening. Bring your feet forward, legs forward, and shake it out. Shake, shake, shake it out. Sorry, my glasses did something funny. It's like, what? All right, so we're going to bring our toes back, pointing towards us. Bring them forward, like, how you doing? Bring it back, bring it forward. How you doing? One more time. Bring it back, bring it forward. How you doing? So we're going to wiggle our toes and our fingers. Getting that piano on, very important. Definitely make a space. We don't make space for our toes. We do not do enough toe love. That's my whole goal in life. Do some toe love. All right, wiggling our toes a little bit more. All righty, let's drop back into our hands and knees on one last time. Mindful of our transitions. Holding our head up for cow. Exhale for cat. We're going to plant our right foot behind us. Left foot behind us. Sorry, my left and right went backwards. Bringing our right hand in front of us. Hold it here. Taking songbird. Take an inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Let's get the opposite side. Plant your foot like you're on the wall. Bring your other hand opposite of your knee. So you should have your left foot back and your right hand in front. We're going to inhale up for songbird and exhale, lower down. Now we're going to take our left leg, bring it back, bend it at the knee, open up the hip, look in that same direction as your knee, holding it here, taking a nice deep breath in, exhale, drop it down. We're opening up in our hips. Take your right foot back, plant it, bend your knees, open up your hips, look in the same direction as your hips, taking a nice deep breath in, exhale, drop down. Bring it back. You can bring it back to hero's pose, or you can sit on your bum. If you're in hero's pose, let's try something. We're going to extend our feet, stretch your feet out. I sometimes like to use a block for this. Tucking my toes up because it can be real intense. Sitting this way. So I do it for a couple minutes. If this is too much for you, sit on your bum. That's okay. And just sit in a cross-legged position. So I'm just going to hold this here for a couple of seconds just to open up my toes. But sometimes my feet, like I said, we order feet all the time and we don't do no toe love. So I'm going to hold it here for a couple breaths because this is actually an intensified hero pose. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, drop it down. All right, let's sit back on our bumps. Crisscross applesauce the opposite way. We do have a tendency to favor one side and not the other. I always put it the other way because I know I favor that side. Holding it here, shoulders up, rolling back. Shoulders up, rolling back. All righty. So let's add some twisting on. So now we're nice and warm. We did twist in the beginning, just to warm us up. And now we should be fully nice and hot. So let's get into an advanced twist right now. So we're going to plant our left hand onto the ground. If you need your block, go ahead and use it. We're going to extend it out. Here, I'll use the block. Extend it out. Take our other hand above. And this time, we're going to hold it here. So we're getting deeper into our stretch. So if your hips come up, that's quite all right. That means your hips are tight. That's okay. We're just working onto it. Holding it here. Either you can start to have your gaze up if that's comfortable. If not, you can have your head the same way, directions, or you can have your head down. Taking a nice deep breath in. Exhale, drop it down. Shaking from side to side. Let's get the opposite side. Taking your right hand down, left hand above your head. If you want to try, you can have your head gaze up, looking forward or looking down, whatever's comfortable. Definitely get in there. We're bringing all this out on our sides here. Taking a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale, bring it back up. Twist it from side to side. Twist, twist. Bring it out. All right. So let's go laying on our backs. Back on our mat. Comfortable on our mat. Bringing our feet out forward. Shavasana, corpse pose. Planting our right foot into the mat, planting our left foot into the mat, gently windshield wipers our knees from side to side, taking our time. Maybe massage your belly. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. Front and center your legs. Taking your right foot into the air. Holding it here, rolling your feet one way. Rolling your feet the opposite way, dropping it down. Taking your other foot up in the air, rolling it one way. Taking it the opposite. Dropping it down. Holding it here. Bring your hands to the letter T. Drop your knees over to one side, doesn't matter which side. Holding it here. Taking your top leg and stretching it out. If you need your scarf, you can use that to help you stretch out your legs and hold it here. You can definitely use your strappy strap. So we're here, our hands in the letter T. If you're flexible, you can probably grab your toe if you like. If not, just hold it where you can and have your head twisted the opposite way. Wringing everything out. This is definitely an intense twist. Please take your time. If this is too much, you can always just keep your top knee bent. That is quite all right. So go where you're able to. Taking a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale. Bring it back. Untwist. Rolling your hips from side to side. Dropping your hips on the opposite side. Still keeping your hands so lovely letter T. Taking our top leg, stretching it out. Making some space for myself. If you can, grab your toe. If not, you can keep your knees bent or grab your strappy strap. Stretch yourself out. Have your head twisted opposite. This is a deep twist. You're definitely wringing everything out in your body. Definitely we love twists. Twists are amazing for digestion. It helps wring everything out. All the lactic acid in your body. That's why we love twisting in yoga. So wring everything out. Like I said, literally wringing everything out is taking a rag and just wringing all the filth out, pretty much. Taking a deep breath in. Exhale out. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale, gently untwist. Bring it back onto the mat. Windshield wipers, feet from side to side. All right, let's take butterfly pose, Uttanasana, one of my favorites. Either you have your feet this way, have your hips. It's definitely as an open pose. If this makes you uncomfortable, because I know with some people it does, you can always take a blanket to cover yourself up. Some people like that, to be modest, which is quite all right. In yoga, whatever's comfortable for you. It's definitely exposing everything for yourself if you are uncomfortable. So I would say be comfortable in your practice. Have your hands up 45. Holding it here. It's definitely is a hip opener. Taking a deep breath in. Do not flap your wings in your butterfly. We want your wings nice and stagnant. Holding it here. Taking a nice deep breath in. This is a reclined butterfly pose because you're laying on your back. Exhale out. Maybe you can put your right hand on your belly, your left on your heart. This is a heart pose. Taking a nice deep breath in. This is literally giving yourself your own energy. Exhale out. Maybe add a little heat to your body, which is you rub your hands together, you create a little fire. And then placing your hand on your belly, one on your heart, bringing heat into your body, opening yourself up. Take another deep breath in. Exhale fully and completely. Bringing your knees up. Windshield wiper your knees from side to side, taking your time. So let's get one more good pose in. We're gonna do happy baby. So with happy baby, your legs are up. So in this pose, you're actually literally stretching your legs in 3 different directions. You're stretching your hips down, you're stretching your hips up, and you're stretching your hips that way. So you're going in different directions. So this is actually an intense pose. If it's too much, you can always keep it here. This is like a modified happy baby. If you can open up, you might want to be here with your pose. If you're not able to get all the way, the goal is to get to your toes. If not, you can go here, or you can always take here, strappy strap, and holding it here, which definitely helps. I always encourage people, this is it, this is it. So take your happy baby where you're at, holding it here. If you ever see babies when they're giggling and laughing, they be like, that's my impression of a happy baby. Sometimes we rock from side to side in our happy baby. This is definitely intense. Take your time with it. If you don't want to rock, don't rock. Just hold it here. Because you are stretching your hips in 3 different directions. So this is definitely going to open up those hips. If you have very tight hips, this is pow, boom, bang, hip galanza, just hipping it out. Take another deep breath in. Exhale out. 2 more breaths. I know. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Last time. Deep breath in. Exhale, drop it down. Oh yeah, definitely roll your hips from side to side. That is a tense pose on the hips. So be mindful of that. So like I said, take those modifications. If it's too much to bring it up, you can bring it here. And also use your strappy strap. So we're going to stretch out our left leg onto the mat. Stretch out our right. Bring our hands to the side. Wiggling our toes and feet. Bringing ourselves grounded into our savasana, which is corpse pose. The last pose of the day. Hold it here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. I'm going to plant my right foot and my left foot to the mat, take my left hand above my head and roll over to my left side, bring it up. And you can stay in Shavasana if you like, but we're going to end our practice here. So we're going to inhale our hands up, exhale our hands to heart center. Thank you for spending your time with me. I'm going to say namaste. Namaste literally means the God in me bow down to the God in you. You don't have to say it. So we're going to take a nice deep breath in. On the exhale out, we say namaste. I appreciate your time. Hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully you enjoy this. Definitely give us a look up on. So I want to say have a beautiful day and thank you so much for your time. Namaste to you all. Bye, my beautiful people. Bye.